Let's learn the lymph node of head and neck. First we have buccal lymph node. Parotid lymph node near the parotid gland for sure. Postauricular lymph nodes behind the auricle. Occipital lymph node in the occipital region. Those nodes called the superficial circular lymph node of head because if you draw a line between them in both sides will form a circle. Now to the superficial circular nodes of neck. Submental, submandibular, superficial cervical lymph nodes, anterior cervical lymph nodes. Now the most important. Upper deep cervical lymph nodes, lower deep cervical lymph nodes. You can draw an imaginary line to remember those only together form the superficial circular of neck. Do not put the deep with them. Now let's see to where they drain. All of them should drain to the deep, but the buccal are so lazy so will drain to the nearest one, mandibular lymph nodes. The rest of the superficial circular nodes of the head will follow the rule and go to the upper deep cervical. Also the parotid nodes are so generous so it will drain to the superficial cervical to make it feel needed. What a kind nodes. We finished the superficial, let's move to the deep. First we have the retropharyngeal lymph nodes. It is behind the pharynx. What an easy name. Infrahyoid because it is below the hyoid bone. You can name them by yourself. Depend on their position. See this as prelaryngeal, pretracheal, paratracheal. Now let's back to the drain. We mentioned those before because they are related. Submental to the near set submandibular. The rest superficial of the neck will follow the rule and go to the upper deep, but also they will give the lower two. In here the anterior cervical will lose the way to the lower and will go to the pretracheal. Finally all the deep circular of the neck will drain into the upper and lower deep cervical also, except the retropharyngeal will only drain into the upper. The lower is so far, it says.